We want to share with you some of the costume tests from Star Trek The Motion Picture that exist in moving footage as well as still photography to see the wide array of design and effort that was put into creating the look for Star Trek The Motion Picture.
It was pretty much unanimously felt that the bright colored costumes from the original TV series would have been too distracting on a big theater screen. What they actually ended up doing was going back to Gene Roddenberry's preferred color palette that he had used for the two original TV series pilots in the 60s. It was only after the series was actually greenlit by NBC that a mandate came down that they wanted more color in the costumes and in the sets in order to promote their NBC color programming. On Star Trek The Motion Picture, they actually really went back more to the color palette that Gene Roddenberry preferred, which was blues and beiges and golds and metallic railings and metallic doors.
At the time that Star Trek The Motion Picture was being made, aliens were very popular in sci-fi. So Robert Fletcher designed different costumes for the aliens, that some which originally appeared in the TV series and some that were made specifically for the film. Robert Wise, upon reviewing some of the costume designs, decided that he didn't have a good place for them in the film other than the recreation deck when they were having the crew assembled, and for the backgrounds of the tram station. They didn't quite fit anywhere else in the picture. The funny part about this is, those designs and the aliens were mostly seen and remembered from the sleeve of the soundtrack album, from the original release. Fletcher had a challenge in creating a costume for Spock's Kolinahr ritual. Originally, Spock was to go off into the desert naked. So the idea was, when he returned to the Elders, Spock would be wearing whatever he was able to fashion out in the wilderness. There was a test of Spock in his cave Spock or caveman outfit. While the test was photographed on the bridge of the Enterprise, I don't believe he was ever intended to wear it on the Enterprise.
Robert Fletcher is an amazing costume designer. I don't think that Star Trek could have found a better person. He expanded the palette of the universe with his costume design.